Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Keyboard Warriors. I hope you had a wonderful Easter weekend and a great week. So welcome to our session, first session of the week this week, as we didn't have one on Bank Holiday Monday. So you're probably feeling in quite a bit of a need of a limber up and a loose up and flex today. So we'll make a start by just taking our arms out to the side, raising them up overhead, and just gently press the hands together overhead. And then bring the arms back down. I don't know if you can see the sun is streaming into this room today. It's beautiful. Raise the arms up. And again, just press them gently overhead. Just feel a bit of energy coming down through the arms into the chest. And lower them down. So as always, sitting up nice and tall in the chest. Raise the arms up. And again, press them together. And coming down. Final time, raise those arms up. This time, take a bit of a firmer press. And then bring the arms down and relax by the side. Just roll the shoulders round, just gently, a couple of times in each direction. And then we're just going to take the head gently side to side. And then just gently forward and back. And then we're going to start off with a really big stretch out. So big diagonal movement out to the side, so slowly but a big movement, nothing too dramatic, but a nice large movement. And then the same but from the centre out to the side, take the arms out nice and wide, feel free to yawn if you need to as you go. It goes with a yawn, this movement, doesn't it? And then again diagonally out to the side, and the other side. And then from the centre, taking them out. Now we're going to do the same to each side, so diagonal each side and then to the centre, but this time pulsing as you go. So out you go, and just pulse that movement there, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And the same to the other side. Big stretch out, pulse those arms. And then bring it back to the centre, and we're going to do the same here. So squeeze, that's it, just go slightly behind the line of the body, central line. And relax them down. Take a little shake of the head again, side to side. And then just circle round. Taking chin down towards the shoulder, chest, opposite shoulder and up. And then reverse it round the other way. And one more round. And then bringing the hands up, so palms facing up, just bring the palms towards you and away. And then rotate round at the wrist. Get the elbows involved as well. Morning. Roll them round. And back the other way. And then just shake the hands. As with some other moves, you might just feel some gentle cracking, just letting the fluid go through the body, loosening it up, and again, roll it round. And back the other way. And then bring your foot up in front, just wiggle the toes. Even if it's inside your shoes, you should just be able to feel the toes wiggling a little bit, and then flex and point the foot. And raise the other foot up, just wriggle the toes. And again, flex and point. And then taking hold of the sides of the chair if you need to, sit yourself back so your bottom and your back press right up against the back of the chair. And if you can bring both legs up, sitting up tall, bring them up and point and flex both of them. If it's too much to do both at the same time, just do one. And then roll them round, keeping them both off the floor if you can. Back the other way. Mine are popping away today, my ankles. Must have had a lazy Easter weekend. And then point and flex again. And roll them round. And back the other way. Good stuff. Now, just staying where you are at the back of the chair. Bring your shoulders up as high as you can towards your ears. Hold them there. Just take a breath in. And breathe out. Just going to go for 3 more of those. So bring the shoulders up. Really exaggerate the move and bring them down. Bring them up again. And down. And final time, bringing them up. And down. Lovely job. And then if you bring your arms out at the front, so they're just at your shoulder height, as you bring your hands towards you, ball your hands up into fists. So curl them in, keeping the elbows raised, and open the hands nice and wide as you take them out. So you get a bit of a finger stretch, hand stretch as you go. And then speed it up for 5. Slow it back down. And after this next one, just speed it up again for 5. So stretch those hands out as you open them, ball them up into fists as they come close to the body. And then just give them a shake by the side and just let them swing. Watch out for the arms of your chair. And then just let them hang down. And then we're going to do the same at the side. So bringing the hands onto the shoulders. Open the hands as you take them out. Ball them up into fists as you bring them in and just tap them on top of your shoulders. Now, I've got quite a few standing exercises today, so shortly going to move up to standing, nothing down on the floor, and then speed them up. And 3, 4, 5, slow it back down, open the hands and in. 3, 4, 5, speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just give the shoulders a little shrug around, shake the arms. Change back to the other direction. And then before we move on to the back of the arms, we're just going to sit back in the chair, just wriggle forward slightly, come back, and then bring alternate legs in. So bring leg in, bring it as close as you can. If you need to take underneath, you can do. Hug it in close to the body, sitting up nice and tall. Just pause and hold it there for a little while or underneath. And then bring the other one up. Hug it in nice and tight. Keep the shoulders back and down. I'm going to do 2 more to each side. Bring that leg in, hug it close to your body. And the other one. And 1 more time on each side. Just hug that leg in. And the other one. And then coming forward to the front of your chair, just watching out if you have got handles on the side of the chair. You're going to take the arms, make the hands nice and strong, so not floppy hands. Take them out, splay the fingers, and just press the arms behind you and forward. Press behind and forward. So it's not a case of bringing the chest forward, it's squeezing the shoulders back, and then that opens the chest up. And then go for 5 quick ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slow it back down. So it's still stretching the area, it's just a bit more of a dynamic stretch. And then go for 5 quick ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done again. Shake the arms out. Roll the shoulders round a couple of times in each direction. And then cross your leg over and just gently pull that leg towards you, sitting up nice and tall. Feel the stretch round the outside of the leg, through the bottom. You can almost nudge one leg with the other to get an even deeper stretch. Press the 2 legs against each other. Just be careful of your knees. Place that foot down. Bring the other one over. And again, just holding on to the knee, above the knee on the thigh. And again, press them against each other a little bit, some resistance. Excellent. Place the feet down on the floor. And then sitting nice and upright. Take one hand behind, so I'd grab hold of the legs of the chair, side of the chair, one hand on the other leg, and just gently look over your shoulder, come round, do the same on the other side. So we're just going to slowly roll through side to side. Just taking a little look over the shoulder. One more to each side, just making sure you're looking the way that you're Your head's going the way that your shoulder's turning. And then hands on your hips, and from there, just take a turn to the side. And then hands by the side, slide down. So bottom stays on the chair, you're just sliding down, feeling stretch through the waist. Reach down towards the floor. Last one to the other side. And then coming up to standing, keep your chair close by in case you need the support with any of the exercises. First one we're going to do, you're going to take a hand down towards the opposite foot and an arm up. So don't worry how far down you can get or you can't get. Furthest you'd come down is hands to opposite foot and looking up, but the smaller version is just a twist like that. If it's too much to look behind you, look down towards your foot. So it's like that and up. So from the side it looks like this. So we're getting a little stretch in a few places here, back of the legs, lower back, waist and shoulders. And change to the other side, get coordinated. So opposite hand to foot, down we go, and up. So remember, don't put any pressure under your neck. If you need to, just look down towards your foot. 2 more on this leg. That's it, and then just give everything a little bit of a shake out. Hold onto the chair if you need to for balance, and then we're going to bring the leg up and take it round. So work within your range of movement. If it's just a small movement, that's fine. If you want to take a great big step over that gate, take it round. One more time round. And same on the other leg, bring it up at the front, take it round, up and round. And final time. And then we're going to wind it back in so the leg gets the movement in both directions. So you're coming back over the gate, over the stile, round we go. Last time on this leg, bring it round, that's it, lovely. And coming round with this one, round and round. Final time round. And then just walk through, heel arch, ball toe, loosen the legs up. And then start to cross the knees. So we've got our Elvis move, get the hips stretched. So if you really get the knees going, really get the hips going. Work through your feet, give them a little bit of a massage through the floor. That's it, and then give them a shake out. So now if you take one step in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, leave the hand on the chair if you need to. We're just going to take a very gentle little bend down and up. Come down as far as you feel confident to. Getting stretched through the front of the hip and the calf and the quad on the other side, front of the thigh. And then just speed it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs over. So just have the chair in front if you need to. And we're coming down slowly to start with. Don't worry how far you're dropping your knee at the back. It's all good. Anything's better than nothing. So it's 5 quick ones. 3, 2, 1. Again, shake the legs out. Right, this one, very much like YMCA, but a slightly different arrangement of letters. You're going to soft knees, take your arms up into the Y position. Then we're going to a T, then we're going to an I. So I'll leave you to decide what that stands for. But we're going to go up like that and slightly squeeze back. Bring them to the front. Slightly squeeze back. Down, squeeze back from the side. There, there, and there. So for this last one, you're just pushing back like this. So we go. Y, T, I. Y. You don't have to turn around. Just to show you. So Y, T, I. Y, T, I. You should feel a nice bit of heat being generated as you've done a few of them through the shoulder blades and lower back as it gets a really lovely stretch and reverses that feeling of being sat at a desk in a chair. Going for 4 more. So up, across, and squeeze it back. Up, across, and squeeze it back. So each time returning to the central point. Last time, up, across, and squeeze it back. Give the arms a shake out. Just give them a swing again, nice and loose. Just let them go all floppy. And then use your chair if you need it for this one. If not, hands on the hip. We're just going to take a little curtsy. So you can just tap behind. You can come down if you want to. Tap. Leg behind. We're only going to do 6 to each side of these. I think that's 5, 6. And change to the other side. So hand on the chair if you need it. So you just have your hand there to support. And the last one, that's it. Shake your legs out. So from here, we're going to take a big reach up overhead, over to the side. And come to the center, big breath in. Reach out to the side. And then across, so twist at the waist, reach across. Looking in the direction you're reaching. Same to the other side. And then down to the side. And up, down to the other side. And then hands up, grab the other hand around the wrist. Pull up tall. And the other side, pull up tall. We're going to finish off with a lovely back stretch using the chair. If you've moved the chair out of the way, don't worry, just bend over at the hips. If your chair's there, hands on, hips go back, and just bend your elbows, let your head come towards the top of the chair. Just take a nice couple of deep breaths there. Fill your tummy with air. Let the ribs expand as you breathe in. And relax as you exhale and just sink down. Another big breath in. Send that air down towards the tummy, away from the chest. And exhale. Drop your chin to the chest. And then very, very slowly, keeping your head down, bring yourself back up to standing, walk in towards the chair. Hands onto your hips, bring your head up. Just take the head side to side. And give yourself a pat on the back. Another lunchtime